So apparently Michael Flynn is trying to fucking nudge Donald Trump to do a declare martial law. Martial law. I mean, okay. We told you guys, man. We told all you Trump supporters that this dude Donald Trump is dangerous for our country. Now you have Donald Trump considering declaring martial law. Okay, what martial law is where the president momentarily becomes a king. Right? They tear up the fucking Constitution and say, you know, fuck the Constitution. Right now is a time of emergency, and I'm declaring martial law. I'm declaring myself a king momentarily. Right? I mean, we don't know how long it is. If there's a limit to the way the Constitution says that a president can declare martial law, I don't know. I honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they can only do it for like, you know, weeks, months, years at a time. I really don't know. But it's really scary and it's really crazy because it just, again, man, it just goes to show how, you know, people on the left, progressives, have been right all along about Donald Trump. Look. Sure, you know, if he never does go ahead and declare martial law, people can go ahead and be like, you see, like, we were, you know, he never did it. You guys were wrong. But when have we ever had a president who was actually considering declaring martial law under these circumstances? Because the election was stolen, and ultimately that's what it comes down to. Okay, Michael Flynn is essentially trying to hint at Donald Trump, hey dude, you can declare, because we all know, right? Donald Trump is a fucking dumbass. He doesn't even know what powers he has until he learns them by somebody fucking being like, hey bro, like, you know that you can pardon people? You know you can do that, right? Oh really? You know, that's the type of president that we have right now. Somebody who doesn't know the Constitution, somebody who doesn't really believe in America. He thinks that he should be like the king of the United States. He's not. He doesn't love America, man. He doesn't love America, okay? And so Michael Flynn is trying to hint at him, dude, you can declare martial law and continue being president and demand a new election, right? Under the guise of, oh my God, BLM is a terrorist organization. Antifa is a terrorist organization, and the United States is under attack. We're under threat, the entire country, by Antifa and BLM. Okay? Martial law in those situations are more meant to be, used under real military threat, right? Like if, say, like Russia is threatening us with a nuclear attack, and they've actually maybe even attacked us, that's when you declare martial law, the way I understand it. Okay, they've already attacked us. Declare not even if they're threatening. Okay, something like that. Not fucking Antifa who's protesting on the streets, and maybe there's some riots going on at the same time, and you're fucking attributing it to Antifa and BLM. Not that type of shit, man. That shit happens. That has happened throughout our country's history. This type of shit, right? The Tea Party movement, not the recent one, right? But like back in the days, right? The beginning of our country, right? No taxation without representation. That shit was riots as well. This shit has happened, man. This is not fucking some military existential threat that is threatening the very existence of the United States, our way of life. No. Okay, and so to try to go ahead and declare martial law, man, just the fact that that so many Republicans are like, yeah, sure, man, like Donald Trump he lost the election, but yeah, I mean he lost it, right? I mean he was stolen, right? It was stolen, sure. Where's the evidence? I don't know, but I mean, come on, I mean it was stolen, right? Yeah, no evidence. That's not the American way. And what's funny is that a lot of these Trump supporters, man, like one of my recent videos, man, the authoritarian personality, man, that one study, check out my video, a few videos previously, man. I talked about this one study by Adorno. I forgot his first name, but But he was a psychologist who did a study. He used to live in Germany, and he was wondering why the fuck did so many people follow Adolf Hitler. And you know, he came to the conclusion that people who tend to, there's a group of people that want authoritarian leaders. All right, and when you present them with facts and evidence, things are either black or white for them, for these individuals. Okay, things either happened, they're true, or they're not true and they didn't happen. Any nuance, anything in between is just not the case. And so it makes sense, because Donald Trump is a very charismatic leader and authoritarian. Really, he really is an authoritarian leader, man. I mean, the only reason he's not an actual authoritarian leader is because the Constitution has been sort of blocking all of his authoritarian tendencies. But if you look at all the shit that he says and what he would like to do, that's a fucking authoritarian through and through. And all of his supporters seem to me to have that authoritarian personality, where they love this authoritarianism, right? Like, obey the government, obey when it's somebody I agree with, obey them at all costs, fuck the Constitution. And so most of these people who tend to be conservatives, right wingers, who, you know, are all constantly harping about like the Constitution and all this shit. It's funny how conveniently all of a sudden Donald Trump, the guy that they wanted, didn't win the election, but now they want to just like fuck in this instance, I don't like the Constitution. So maybe we should, like, you know, fuck Joe Biden, fuck everybody who voted for him. Nah, I think Donald Trump should like fucking, you know, install himself as the king of the United States, and I'm down with it. Yes, Daddy Trump, yes. Bow your fucking heads, man. That's what you guys are doing. Bowing your fucking heads. Biden won the election. The majority, you know what? Donald Trump won the election in 2016. We didn't like it. We complained. But there he sat. Okay, there he sat. Now you got fucking Biden who won. And these motherfuckers are actually trying to overturn the fucking election. It's just ridiculous, man. No evidence about the fraud. All this shit, or like I said in one of my previous videos, this is all just a movement to try to, you know, to garner enough public support for him to eventually be able to do this type of shit. He already considered changing electorates for for these critical states, Pennsylvania, Georgia, the electors, and now he's actually considering declaring martial law. Like, what the fuck have we become, man? This president is just the most divisive fucking president of all time. I mean, this is really one for the history books, guys. What do you guys think, man? Are we really? Do you guys think that we're really in danger of Donald Trump declaring martial law? Is just a bunch of lip service? You know, a lot of people think that Donald Trump just talks a lot. Which even if that's the case, man, we as a people need to know what whenever the president says something, we need to know that it's serious. We need to know that it means something, man. That, you know, that's the problem. That, you know, that's one of the big problems here, is that this is really affecting public trust in the government even more. It really is, man. When Donald Trump goes against his own advisors, against his own, epidemiologist who says, people should fucking wear masks, and this motherfucker saying like, nah, we're all good, don't wear a fucking mask, and now you have over 250,000 people dead. What the president says means things, man. And when we have a lunatic like Donald Trump just saying whatever the fuck he thinks, even if I think that this motherfucker serious, like whatever he thinks, and when he says it on Twitter, if he could, this fool would do it. This fool would do it. That's just what he seems to be like. And so, for all of you that just think like, it's just another one of his fucking crazy tweets. Nah, man, I think you guys are sadly mistaken. But anyways, what do you guys think, man? Do you guys think that the United States is under threat of being, for Donald Trump declaring martial law? Do you think he should declare martial law? What do you guys think, man? How should we react if he does declare martial law? Well, what should we do, man? What should we do? All right, let me know. If you liked the video, give me a like. If you didn't like it, go ahead and fucking dislike this shit. Again, man, dislikes are better than nothing. Fucking dislike that motherfucker.